I had a question that was asked to me that has me pondering. Why do so many people feel disconnected from traditional religion or organized religion? Welcome to Sacred Souljourners. I'm Troy Hawkner, where we gather around the campfire of conversations of exploring and awakening to discover what it means to live a more conscious and connected life. Today I want to explore a question that many people are asking. Why are so many people walking away from traditional religion? And before we answer that, let's be clear about something. Many of those people are not walking away from God. I don't believe that. They're not walking away from spirituality. They're not walking away from truth. In many cases, they're walking away from a version of faith that no longer feels alive to them. For years, people were told what to believe. They were given answers before they had a chance to wrestle with the questions. But something is changing. People are becoming more curious. They're asking deeper questions about life, about suffering, consciousness, and the nature of the divine. And when those questions aren't welcomed, many begin searching elsewhere. Others become discouraged by the gap between what was preached and what was practiced, if you will. They heard messages about love, compassion, about extending grace, but sometimes experienced judgment, exclusion, or control. And that disconnect leaves a big mark. Then there are those who discover something unexpected. They find themselves sitting somewhere out in nature, just as I did. And suddenly they feel more connected to the sacred than they have in years. And understand, it's not because, I'm not saying that God is not in the church. That's not what I'm saying. But because they realized God was not limited to the church. What many people are seeking today isn't less spirituality, it's more authenticity. They want a spirituality they can experience, not just explain. They want a relationship with the divine that is alive and is present and is personal. And perhaps the real invitation is to choose between religion and spirituality. Maybe that's not what it's about. Perhaps it's to remember that every tradition was originally born from someone's direct experience with the sacred. You know, maybe people are longing to search for God and encounter it for themselves. And maybe the question we should be asking is, if the divine is everywhere, where have we been taught not to look? If this conversation resonates with you, I invite you to join us at Sacred Souljourners Podcast, where we gather around the fire and explore the big questions of spirituality, consciousness, personal awakening, relationships, nature. The divine reveals itself in our lives. Come sit with us. Bring your questions, your experiences, and your open heart. You don't need to have all the answers. None of us do. We simply walk the path together. And until next time, ease and grace, love and light, peace and blessings. God bless.